This is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast, episode number 58.
I just found out my girlfriend's not into Watersports. Sorry, babe. This is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near.
It's a Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. 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 In your ear.
In your ear.
Pod. Poddamn it. Poddamn it. Poddamn Idiots Podcast.
Poddamn Idiots.
Poddamn it.
From the Nplex Studios in Battle Creek, Michigan, the Red Room in Spadeland, and the Scorpion Room in San Marcos, Texas, this is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode, whatever the heck J Hizzle said,
58.
of the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. He is the bald guy in the green shirt. He is J Hizzle. He is the semi-bald guy with the red background and a white shirt. He is the Poddamn World Champion, Rick Spade. And I'm the sexiest one of all three. I'm Texas.
I mean, you can't deny that, I guess.
Look at my sexy body.
Texas is too sexy for his shirt. Too sexy
Okay.
for... Oh, no, wait. I'm just... Did you have an undershirt?
No, I didn't get my shirt up far enough.
Oh, okay.
It's a very big shirt. I just kind of...
Oh, wow. Now that I wear undershirts. Not under a workout shirt, obviously, but... Because they're actually nice because then they stop you from sweating through your normal shirt. Now I understand why Captain B. Slow wears those all the time. He's actually a pretty smart guy.
What you don't know is he actually wears like 6 shirts.
Oh, well. I just thought I had one, but I guess I could be wrong.
Maybe.
So, Texas, what's happening in Texas?
Oh, let's see. Not too much. I bought a couple different concert tickets since things are coming back, and
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna take my son to at least 2 of them.
I bet he can't wait to see Backsync.
I'd see NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. That'd be awesome.
J Hizzle fangirl. This coming up weekend, which is the 4th of July weekend. So this is our 4th of July spectacular. I will be camping out at Rockport at Goose Island State Park. I will be going fishing and kayaking and drinking, mainly drinking. My dad's entered into the Rockport Art Show this weekend, so I'm going to help him set up Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. I'm pretty much just going to go fishing.
You and me go fishing in the dark. Sorry.
Kind of started looking for a new job.
Really?
Yeah. I'm tired of driving 50 minutes to my job.
So you're looking for something closer?
I'm looking for something closer, yeah. Plus, just it's a pain in the butt. I've got one supervisor who's a total dickhead. I've got one supervisor who's cool but can't do anything to help me. It's getting real annoying. Today, after I left a bit of a mess, but that's because we had issues in my area. And I guess the supervisor, after I left, came through and started taking pictures. And I was told, just heads up, he came through taking pictures of stuff that I couldn't get to yet. And at that point, I was kind of fed up. I was like, does he want a picture of my ass so he can kiss it? I pretty much stopped caring.
Well, If you
And
want to
that's
get a
not
new
good.
job, now is the time to get one. Because everyone is hiring. There's probably going to be signing bonuses and some good stuff out there.
Yeah, I have a job interview, like a little 10-minute phone interview with Amazon to be one of their package delivery guys, which they provide the truck and the uniform and the gas card. So
Okay, good. It's the delivery guys. Because I hear that the delivery guys like their job. I hear the warehouse, they're jerks to their employees.
You
yeah,
can't even get a bathroom break.
it's a delivery job. So
Nice. In fact, I remember I heard I'm like, I hear a system outside, like what's going boom, boom, boom. And I looked out my door and there was an Amazon truck just had the system cranked up in that thing. And it was kind of like he was just having a good time driving around delivering packages. I'm like, I could do that if I needed to. You think it'll be good money? Like comparable?
it'll pay about the same per hour as I make now, maybe like a 50-cent difference.
Okay.
The big thing is instead of working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, I would be working 10 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Okay.
Which would also be a lot better because I'd have weekends off to spend with my kids, which is something I don't really get to do now because I work every freaking Saturday.
Nice. Well, we know Amazon will be around forever. There's probably lots of growth opportunities with them as well.
And you know that 50-cent difference doesn't really make a difference when you're not driving 50 miles for gas.
No. It basically, from what because I Googled where their facility is, I'd be going from a 45-mile drive to 20.
Nice.
That makes all the difference.
Yeah. And then I also applied to be an exterminator.
Really? That's a tough
did.
job.
Yep. That is a tough job, but there's a lot of benefits, including a take-home vehicle.
Oh, I'm
gas
sure
card.
there's a lot of, I bet that pays well.
From what I saw, it does. I'd have to get my license in that, but they would teach me and help me get it. So
Nice.
I applied to them. They want me to set up an interview, so I'll probably do that.
Like I said, if anyone who listens is not liking their job and wants a career change, now is the time to do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of what I'm doing right now because I stopped caring. And once you stop caring, it's not good to stay at that job.
That's how I felt when I worked for Meyer.
Yeah, but why did you both stop caring? Because your companies don't treat you as they probably should.
Exactly.
And why? And look how much Rick enjoys his job now because they treat him and appreciate him.
Oop, did we stop recording for a second?
No, I never hit the record button, so I'm going to have to get the audio for the first part of this. Oops! see what happens when we take a week off? I fucking forget shit. And then I'm sitting here waiting for somebody who's like, I'll be here in 15 minutes, and then he's fucking building the damn roadcaster, so I forget as soon as he gets here that, hey, I should probably hit record.
We should make sure. Jay, are you recording?
Yes.
Okay.
I did have to go back and find the memory card, but I found it. I sat down twice ready to log in, and then I'm like, oh, crap.
But, in my area, we have... I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get in trouble for divulging company secrets, but we have about 40 of these things that kind of separates the mud from the water and sends the mud to the screens. And right now, on one of them, half of them are broken. And it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get brand new ones. And I told my supervisor about 5 weeks ago that we should place an order for new ones. Nope, he wanted to wait until this week when they completely all broke, and we have no spares to fix them.
Well, that's not good.
And then he walks around my area and takes pictures of things that are out of place because I haven't gotten to them yet. So I took a picture of him, and I sent it to my direct supervisor. I go, this is the biggest issue with my area, this supervisor.
Did you seriously do that?
I did, yes. Like I said, I've pretty much given up. I've quit caring, and once you quit quit caring. You need to start finding a new job.
Oh yeah, I love Kit Queering. He's such a great guy.
It's almost as good as Tisk tickets I texted from last week. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it.
Did you name the concerts you're going to? Because I know I was talking about Backstreet Boys and then
I did not. The first concert I bought tickets for was Skillet.
That's a good one.
I like Skillet. I like a lot of their songs. See if I can pull it up. I'll tell you who they're with. And then the night right after that is POD.
We're gonna rock the party all night long.
Okay, so it's Skillet with Adelita's Way.
That's a good band.
I know, that's why I'm kind of looking forward to that. And then it's POD. I know I have a picture of that one. POD with From Ashes to New.
I haven't heard that.
And then the third concert I bought, which I pretty much just bought for the nostalgia fact, because this band was semi-big when we were in junior high school.
They
the
were
late
big to me.
90s, early 2000s, and that's Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Now look,
though-
he had some #1 hits on TRL. I remember those days.
Even though J
That would
Hizzle
be
didn't know
fun.
what chocolate starfish meant.
That would just be fun. That would be a fun concert to see.
I think I'm going to take my son to that one just for craps and giggles.
I really want him to play My Way.
It's
That would be
my
what I want to
way.
listen to.
My way or the highway. This time I'm gonna let it all go now. This time
like
I'm
the,
stand up and shout.
I like the name of the tour that they're doing too. Let me see if I can find my ticket stub real quick. I'll tell you what the tour is called.
Someday you'll see things my way, but you never know. But you never know when you're gonna go.
If anyone else wants to go ahead and go while I look this up, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. My week's been good and busy. So, it's just been work's been good. Boxing's been going good and steady.
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
doing that. You found it?
I found it. It's called Limp Bizkit Presents the Limited Last Minute Post-Pandemic Pop-Up Party Edition. Is the name of their tour.
Nice. Let's see here. I feel like the last week and a half has just been one big blur. Just so much has been going on. I've been helping Texas's niece do some car shopping. And we all know how I enjoy car shopping. And
Yeah, she told me at one point, you were like, look at the Porsche. Let's go look at a Porsche.
there was a Porsche there, to which your nephew was like, that looks ugly. I would never pay money to buy that. It just cracked me up.
That sounds like something he would say.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I'm still in shock. You got him to go to a boxing class with you.
I know him and Kayla told me Chris wants to go, and I'm like, what? I was kind of shocked too, thinking he realizes he's gonna have to put his hands inside a boxing glove, and because he's kind of a germaphobe. But really,
No, there's no kind of. He's pretty much a germaphobe.
but now I think about it, like he must really be able to overcome this because. So let's see. He went to a boxing gym. He had to put his hands in gloves. They've been cleaned, but people have used them and all that in a public place. Then go in all these different cars, which some were clean, some definitely were not. I do not understand the Henkel dealership. This one Jeep we test drove was so dirty inside and it smelled. And I'm like, how does this get to the lot? Like, no, who's ever going to buy this?
You need to go talk to Tom.
Tom? We do have to talk to Tom then, because I mean, I just don't see who would spend money on a car. Like it ran great, but it just was so dirty. It just is a turnoff. Like I would not have bought it unless it was like super cheap, and then I would fix it and flip it. But otherwise, they have good selection, huh?
Flip it and reverse it.
Flip it and reverse it. Flip it. But so that was a bunch of fun, and yeah, they did boxing, had a good time with that. I've been going on some dates with this girl, and that's been going well. And believe it or not, she wanted to listen to the podcast, so I figured, well, might as well get this out of the way now.
Oh God. We are so sorry, whatever your name is.
And then so she's like, oh, you guys actually banter back and forth a lot. I think that's funny and all that. But I think where she said where she decided she was unsure was when Zay, who is 15, all those questions.
Hey, he turned 16 in a few weeks.
That's what I said. And then I introduced her. I decided again, you gotta get everything out there, right? So I'm not one to like hold things back. I'm like, all right, this is Urban Dictionary. I don't know a lot of inappropriate terms.
Oh dear God.
And so I might have brought her back to the rim job episode.
Yes.
And the WAP.
Oh, those are my two favorites.
Please tell her you did abstract jellyfish.
Yes, I did that one too.
Yes.
I'm like, well, we might as well just do this right now. And
I'm just gonna get this all out here.
Yep, she was laughing hysterically. So I don't know if she was laughing with me, at me, in sorrow or whatnot, but she still wants to hang out, so that didn't throw her off.
All right.
It means I'm the only single guy left. Damn it!
And she even made dinner.
I quit.
And then I got leftovers, so that was exciting. Texas, there's still hope. Well, he can't hear me.
There's no hope.
You can't hear me. Wait, could you hear me, or did you just say that?
No, I heard you.
Oh, I'm like, wow, that's impressive.
The headset was like right here, so I could hear her.
But yeah. So life's just been really busy and crazy, and my Corvette, I still think I have to like call tomorrow because I'm gonna get scheduled and fixed. I'm decided it's not worth doing a claim for. I'm just gonna bite the bullet on this one. Plus, then I can get it fixed faster. But yep. So life's just going good, just crazy. It's busy. I need to try to get more sleep. Anyway, Rick, what's happening with you?
Me too. Yet I'm here because you were late.
Well,
hang on, Rick. Can I ask Jay one question?
Is she real?
So you said you've been going on a few dates. Did you meet her at the boxing gym, on a dating website?
Oh, this dating website. Hinge. Okay. Have you ever used Hinge?
Yes, I've used Hinge. I still can't get I can't get anyone to talk to me on Facebook, on Bumble, on Hinge, on Match, on eHarmony, on OkCupid, Tinder, or POF.
Well, okay. First off, POF and Tinder are pretty crappy, I think. Facebook
I don't even get out of those ones anymore.
Facebook messaging is easy, I guess, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people ever respond on that. Hinge, I do think that's a good one, so don't give up on that one. eHarmony, you subscribed?
I did, but for like 3 months, then no one texted back. No one even really looked at me. So I was like,
now they're like outrageously expensive. Match, what I would do is like do 3 months and then take a few months off and then do 3 months, and like Match was always weird because you get no responses and then all of a sudden you get a bunch and then you get I don't know. But obviously I like Hinge.
My standards could just be way too high for my own look.
I used to think that, but now I agree with just having high standards. Just keep going with it. You never know what's going to happen. It only takes one person.
This is true.
And maybe one of be the dating app.
Sadly, it would take a second person. I've already had one person, and that went out the window.
Then that wasn't the person. I mean, you just have to find that one right person. So, but if you lower your standards, then you end up dating someone that you're really not excited about. And then what happens is, what if later you meet someone you are excited about, and I don't know.
Then I feel like now with my job where I just don't give a damn.
So, no, keep your standards high. Plus, I always told myself I'd rather be single my whole life than to, settle. Yes. So that's why I haven't dated much. Plus, dating still isn't my strong point. But yeah,
you seem to be doing something right. If you actually have someone that's been on a few dates with you,
I know
I'm doing something right too.
We know.
We were talking. He hasn't had a date in a long time.
I know, but I haven't got to talk about my week yet.
You beg a new girl every few months.
Oh, bullshit.
He's just kidding.
I'm just kidding, Kim. That's what you get for making me uncomfortable with that question you sent me. Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, what a question. Oh, what an answer. Ask Texas.
Okay. I really want to divulge that question, but I know that certain person listens to the show every once in a while, so I don't know if I should.
Please don't.
Okay. My week's been pretty good for the most part. Me and my girlfriend and the kids, we all went to IKEA. And that was.
Did you get some meatballs?
No, I did not. I was looking at some stuff for the bedroom. She was looking for a bed for her kid. I was also looking at kitchen stuff.
They don't sell that kind of stuff at IKEA.
Not that. I'm not going to that store till the 4th. Anyways, took the kids to IKEA. I was looking at kitchen stuff. I found these cabinets I really like. They're spring loaded, but it's got like the hinges on the side so the doors go up. So I'm really looking at doing something like that for my kitchen when I go to remodel it, because I think that would be awesome. She's come over and played some Mario Kart with me and the kids, which has been fun.
Did you beat the crap out of her with it?
Somehow when there's 4 players, I struggled a little bit. I did win one championship, but Lena won most of them, which is unusual because usually I'm whooping both her and Locke's ass. I take my Mario Kart very seriously.
Yes, I know. We went over this last week. That's why I was curious what happened.
Yeah, no. And then we did a team race today, and we ended up winning, which was cool. What else is going on? Had some issues between me and the kids' mom because she's still upset about me dating because she thinks everything's too soon.
Can I ask a question?
You sure as can.
And I'm not trying to throw dirty underwear out there or anything like that. You were married to her, correct?
Yep.
Didn't she cheat on you?
Yep.
While you were still married?
Yep.
Yet you're moving too fast with someone you talked to for a few months before you actually met?
Yep. Since September.
Ladies, please allow Texas to say something to you. If you are no longer with a man and he gets with another woman who makes him happy, stop being a bitch. Let him be happy. If you're happy, he definitely deserves to be happy. Sorry. You can continue.
Luckily, not that I usually would divulge stuff like this. Luckily, I think a therapist that both her and my kid go to might have helped with that, because she tried to explain to her that just because her and her boyfriend were together 6 months doesn't necessarily mean that the way I'm doing things is the wrong way either. So, yeah. So that's what's going on with that. And then I just found out that I'm doing another 3-day road trip from the 16th to the 18th.
Ooh.
I'm going to South Carolina, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It was unexpected, but I'm not paying for a thing, so it's okay.
So what are you, I'm guessing you're going with your girlfriend?
Yes, she has to take her nephew back to her brother's house, who lives in South Carolina, and she didn't want to drive alone. So I asked the kids' mom if they were going to have an issue with me being gone for 3 days, which she gave me attitude, but I think she's okay with it now. And then I asked work if I could have like the 16th from the 18th off, and they said yeah, and I think I got like the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th off, which would be awesome.
Good for you. That's awesome. It's a year of road trips.
So yeah, I'm gonna end up going through Kentucky, Tennessee, and South Carolina and North Carolina. So
Is that why you were asking
Yeah.
Jazz where he lives?
yeah, because if we were gonna go past, I was gonna try and stop by, but we're like 3 hours away from where he would be at on our map. So
Ooh, you're going through Gatlinburg, I guess?
I have no idea. She showed me the map, and
Because I know he's about 3 hours away from Gatlinburg, and I absolutely love Gatlinburg. It's a very beautiful town.
We also were debating whether or not we were going to go see the ocean but the ocean from where she needs to go is also 3 hours away. So
Have you ever been to the
I
ocean?
thought you were going to the ocean.
no, I want to go to the ocean. I want to go to the ocean really bad, but
Might be
so-
worth 3 hours.
the only problem is if we go to the ocean, the hotel over there is going to cost more. So
Unless you just do a day trip.
well, I think she wanted to visit some of her family while we were there. So
That makes sense. That just means that it gives you an excuse to do another trip to the ocean.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had my headset off because my daughter was talking to me. What state are you going to? Florida?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
So
Just like the ocean. Well, that's really exciting.
yeah, it was unexpected, and I'm not used to road trips, as J Hizzle's well aware. I don't. That's a little out of my comfort zone, especially going to a road trip with a significant other like that. But
Oh, that'll be fun.
um,
You did good on our road trip. What are you talking about? You flew a plane, basically.
2021 has been the year of me doing a lot of change in my life and the way I do things.
That's good. That's good.
And you figure it's worked out pretty good. I got a new job, new girlfriend. I've been spending time with the kids. I've been doing trips. I've been spending money. Oh, I have an air conditioner in my house now.
You do? Yes. I feel so happy for you because it's miserable with that one.
It's not like the one in your window. I bought one of those $300 ones. Well, actually, no, it was a $500 one. I spent $500 ones on one of those floor units.
Portable?
I mean, it can be. Hang on.
J Hizzle, anything can be portable if you're strong enough.
Well, for me, there's not much portable out there, I guess.
Let me get on Zoom on my phone without the sound, and I will show you guys what I'm looking at.
'Cause I'm stronger than
Yesterday.
What the fuck's the Zoom link? There it is.
But my way, my loneliness ain't killing me
No more.
Why isn't this okay?
Stronger than I ever thought that I would be, baby. I used to go with.
There's two Ricks.
Okay, let me figure out how to flip my camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick is about to go show us something. I think he's going to show us the air
If
conditioner.
it's a naked picture of him, I'm gonna be very upset.
So that's my new air conditioning unit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can also control it with my phone,
Nice.
and it's got a remote. It also does heat, so in the summertime, I'm gonna actually switch it in my bedroom because it'll be warmer that way.
In the summertime?
Summertime.
Why you would do that in the summertime?
In the wintertime, I said. The winter time. Winter.
No, you said summertime.
Well, you definitely said summertime.
Whatever. Fuck off. Yeah, other than that, Locke's been doing his baseball. Today, he got one run in, which was good.
Is he enjoying it?
Oh, yeah, he loves it. I also was first base
Awesome.
coach today for a couple of innings, so
Nice.
yeah. So that made me happy. But that's what's going on with me. So, you know what that means.
Oh, that means it's time to look at some news. All right. Let's see what I got in the news today. There's so much going on. Oh, you're driving through North Carolina or no?
Yes.
Well, hopefully you're not going to be in Raleigh because there's a big emergency alert happening over there right now. Police in North Carolina are warning residents of a venom-spitting snake that's on the loose in the northwest part of Raleigh.
Who let Randy Orton out?
Which I kind of
Well,
wonder.
he wasn't at Raw last night.
That explains everything.
Yeah, apparently the police department issued an alert at 1:30 a.m. reporting that a zebra cobra, a highly venomous species of snake known to spit its venom, was spotted on the porch and a home at 5:10 p.m. Monday. Animal control responded,
that
but
had to escaped from the zoo or...
yes, they determined the snake belonged to a neighborhood resident and then escaped from a home. However, their state law allows for private ownership of venomous reptiles, but imposed strict guidelines, including keeping the animals in escape-proof enclosures and alerting law enforcement immediately if any escape occurs. So someone is going to probably get in big trouble for this because obviously they broke the law. Zebra cobras are native to deserts and other dry areas in southern Africa. Well, here's why I wonder. All right, so it's a snake that spits venom. So if it spits venom and it touches you, like, is it okay? Or is it going to, like, eat through your skin?
I would assume it's acidic in some form.
J Hizzle, have you never watched The Crocodile Hunter?
You know what happens?
Yes, he used to go after spitting cobras, and he would put on sunglasses so if it shot him, it wouldn't go in his eyes and blind him.
Oh.
But if it hits his skin, it'll just burn a little bit, but he can wash it off with water.
Oh, it's not
basically aimed for your eyes to blind you.
Okay, that's what it says. It says the venom, although not generally fatal on contact, can cause permanent blindness if it gets in the eye and or skin, scarring if left untreated. Okay. Woo. All right. Well, then people survive. It can only shoot a distance of about 3 feet, and they always aim for the eyes. It's their venom's a neurotoxin. It causes pain and can damage the mucous membrane and cornea. It can even cause blindness. And they can hit a target 2 feet away with 100% accuracy. So just don't be close. But that's just scary. I would not be happy about that. Ugh. All right. Oh, man. Don't you guys like hate when things happen when you're at the nude beach?
I hate when I get sand in my asshole.
The last time I went to the nude beach and that seagull thought my dick was a Cheeto, just didn't turn out very well.
Oh,
that's why you got erectile dysfunction. I got it.
Police in the Australian state of New South Wales say they have levied fines against 2 nude beachgoers who had to be rescued after being spooked by a deer and running into the forest. What? Why are naked people being spooked by deer?
It's gonna eat my penis!
The 2 men were breaking coronavirus lockdowns by sunbathing naked on a remote beach south of Sydney, apparently. But worse than their offense when after being startled by... Well, it was 2 guys, I guess.
Hey, bro, you want to get naked and sunbathe? Yeah, dude, let's do it!
No, but the offense got worse because they were startled.
From Australia, I don't think they sounded like that.
Well, they were
okay, mate, let's go get a crocodile penis.
There's so many other crazy animals in Australia that can kill you, and yet they were startled by a deer, so they fled into the Royal National Park, and then they got lost. The men were aged 30 and 49. They were fined $760 for breaking COVID-19 rules after they had to be rescued.
You know the worst part? Because you said they were in Australia, and there's worse things than deer. They could have ran into a lion. They could have ran into a rhino. They could have ran into something that would have tore them up.
Could you imagine having to box a kangaroo naked because you got lost in the woods?
I do like...
Oh, man, I could just... Kangaroo start going for your junk.
Or if a dingo went after your junk, they really would get your baby.
So even though the men were
a dingo ate my baby.
Their actions costing the community more because of resources needed to track them down. I like what the commissioner said. The commissioner said, it's difficult to legislate against idiots. Clearly, by putting people at risk, by leaving home without a proper reason and getting lost in a national park, diverting important resources away from the health operations, they should be embarrassed.
Now, look, making sure that your junk was tan was a legitimate reason to me.
I mean, don't if you're gonna go do that, don't get caught, and definitely don't flee from a deer. I think they're more afraid of you than you are of them. So all right, some world records. An Idaho man recaptured a world record by covering his wife's body in plastic wrap in only 1 minute and 2.44 seconds. Oh, this is my guy, David Rush, who breaks the Guinness World Records for STEM research. So he originally set the record in 2019 when he covered his wife in plastic wrap in 1 minute and 57 seconds. So the couple's record was taken by another pair. Oh, my gosh. So he took 9 rolls of the plastic wrap to practice for their latest attempt, and the couple managed to refine their technique and accomplish it in 1 minute, 2.44 seconds. So he said the challenges of the record include ensuring there are no gaps in the wrapping job and ensuring that each arm and leg is individually wrapped. Very interesting. I'm going to guess, though, like they only wrap the body, not the face, obviously. But that could be a record you guys can attempt. And then this was just
good.
I really like this record. So a Wisconsin cheese business said it unofficially broke its own Guinness World Record by creating a string cheese that measures more than 3,800 feet long. 3,800 feet of string cheese, guys. Doesn't that sound delicious?
Wow. Sounds very constipation-y.
So the cheese master said his father, former master cheesemaker, presided over the first successful Guinness World Record string cheese attempt in 1995. And then in 2006, again, they recreated a 2,000-foot-long piece. So, yeah, this one shattered it. 38-32, nearly doubling the 2006 record. The greatest part here now is the community coming together in this. You've seen all the people that came here. They enjoyed every bit of it. When we got done, everybody got some cheese to take home. It was on the Noss family, and I hope everybody enjoys it. So you said documentation from the latest event will be submitted to Guinness World Records and have them update it. So that's awesome. That's really cool. And I love cheese. Whew. It's a lot of string cheese. And last but not least, oh man, Texas. See, there's some girls out there that you don't want to date. Okay.
I was hoping you were going to do this. If not, I was going to.
This Arizona woman is one of them. An Arizona woman accused of sending a man more than 159,000. You heard that right. 159,000 text messages after a single date, including her desire to turn his kidney to sushi, claims she doesn't understand why she's behind bars. I like how the article says ghosting someone is a problem many people are facing in modern society, but you have to know just when to give up or not to pursue something. You would think sending a couple of texts to your crush or admirer without getting a reply may be a wake-up call to give up. But Jacqueline Adas, it's not even close. According to reports, she sent more than 159,000 text messages to a man trying to convince him that she's the right woman for him. Wow. The messages include death threats and a desire to bathe in his blood. Whew. That's just crazy.
Wow.
She was so obsessed with him, she even broke into his home and went for a bath in his bathtub that led to her arrest. Oh, okay. So that's why she got arrested. But before the arrest, the man claimed he had previously seen her lurking around his home carrying a big butcher knife. Wow. If you think that sounds far-fetched, the story gets even more bizarre. After police detained her, she claims she doesn't understand why she's in jail. She also wants to go to trial because she believes the jury will find her not guilty and insist that she married the man she stalked. Oh man, she's probably gonna be not guilty on insanity charges, and
I think they've sent her for psychiatric treatment, and she was incompetent to stand trial.
She has gone so far as to reject a plea deal that would see her barred from contacting the victim. Her reasons for rejecting the deal: her actions were legitimate, she said. And wow, I just think it's ridiculous. I can't believe it turned into this. Also, I can't believe that I'm actually in jail over some text messages. I said, if I had a perverted imagination, what would I think? And then I wrote all these weird things, just like I was literally playing with my imagination. It turned out that it scared him. I'm refusing to take the plea deal because I don't believe it's real. I think it's his way of testing my resolve.
Oh, my God.
She added, I want to go to trial. The jury's going to say, you're not guilty. And on top of it, we demand you two get married. She also maintained that her threats against the man were only jokes and she wouldn't act on. She added the man responded to her text for 3 months, but later stopped after she sent the threats. Oh, and some of the text she wrote, don't ever try to leave me. I'll kill you. I don't want to be a murderer. I'd wear your fascia on top of your skull. I'd make sushi out of your kidneys and chopsticks out of your hand bones. Rotten, filthy Jew, LOL. I'm like the new Hitler. Man was a genius.
The hell?
Wow. Honestly, anybody would be absolutely terrified of this woman after such text messages. Yes, I would be terrified as well. She threatened the man after she had an argument with her mom and took out her anger on him. She later underwent a mental evaluation, and prosecutors found her incompetent to stand trial. They then placed her into a mental facility where psychologists would help bring her to mental competency. Wow. Wow, it's crazy. Like, there's pictures of her, and she actually looks pretty cute, but she's crazy and insane.
Wow.
I hope she gets the help that she needs and can get on the right track. But wow, that's insane.
And if you can get mentally competent, my buddy Texas is looking for somebody.
No, I'm good. I don't want somebody that calls himself the new Hitler.
So Texas is keeping the standards.
Good job.
Woo!
Yeah, because I could just imagine it now. To the first time we'd make love, she's sitting there pouring gas on me. I'm trying to kill all the Jews. I'm not even Jewish. I don't care. Ah!
I'm on fire!
Save me, Ricky Bobby and Tom Cruise.
Come at me, and then let me bathe in your blood.
That is just, those messages were crazy. All right, so we even. That's I don't even know what to say to that. So
that's kind of upsetting. Let's just go to the game.
Yeah, let's just go to the game of the week. Game of the week. Take it away, Rick.
All right, I decided that we're going to do some extremely personal questions. So, you know how this works. I ask you A or B, I pick a card, and then you got to answer that extreme personal question.
Oh, crap.
So, we will start with the person that just said, oh, crap. J Hizzle, A or B?
B is the new C, so let's go with B.
B it is. What is the most inappropriate thing you have ever done at a work function?
The most inappropriate thing I ever did at a work function?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I know I've done some good amount of drinking at work functions. This one work function, well, we were supposed to, though. I brought a hockey stick and goalie equipment to play golf. But the reason is our team was like a sports themed team. But I did have a lot to drink, and then I was driving the golf cart. So in theory, I was drinking and driving, but not really. Oh, but I got so this one guy that we were golfing with apparently really took it seriously. I did not, clearly. Although my best shot was a scramble, I think. My best shot was when I had my goalie glove on. But I was talking while he was trying to putt, and then I got yelled at to be quiet. Apparently that's inappropriate, but it was all for fun, so I don't know why. But so you have to be quiet when people are golfing. But otherwise, I don't know if I've done anything really inappropriate that I can think of besides getting yelled at in the golf course. I say I live a boring life.
Okay, that's fair. I'll go next. I'll let Texas go last. J Hizzle, am I doing A or B?
Do A.
A it is. What are your sexiest dance moves? Yes, you must show them.
God. Jay's not even looking.
Look at my ass.
Oh,
Look at my ass.
that's your best dance move?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm gonna see like a slow dance comes on, and
He just slowly grinds his ass up and down.
Kim's like, "Come dance with me." Rick gets there and he just starts doing that. I wanna dance with you.
Texas, A or B?
I'll go with A.
Slowly running this game, one dance move at a time. A it is. If you could tell off someone right now, who would it be, and why did you select this person? I think I know your answer, but go for it, my friend.
Well, that's a very easy one. Actually, there's quite a few people I could tell off right now, but I already wished someone to get gang raped by aliens last week, so we'll leave him out of this one. But I think it'd be my supervisor at work, and because he's a dickhead.
Dickhead.
He is a dick, a dick. He is honestly the reason why we've lost so many people that they've quit because of him.
And they might lose another one to the dickhead.
You know,
Dick, dick.
You know, that's fair. I found out in the time that the person that was in charge of me at Meyer took over to now, there have been 7 people that quit, including my friend Mikey. So,
Wait, we lost Mikey?
I lost Mikey.
Oh, no.
Mikey, no.
Mikey!
J Hizzle, A or B?
I'll do A this time.
What happened the last time your dirty habits created an insect problem?
I mean, I don't know where my dirty habits that created. There were just a ton of ants outside. And this was back in like 2011-ish, maybe? My apartment at the time was a 4-plex. There were ant hills everywhere outside. And all of a sudden there's ants inside. And I mean, they were everywhere. It was really upsetting. I decided to go to war. I didn't even call the, apartment complex people. And so I got these traps, and the ants go in and grab stuff, and they bring it back to the colony and it kills them.
Yep.
I did that. And then I sprayed the perimeter inside the house where I thought they were coming in at. I defeated the ants. It was a little battle for a few weeks, but eventually they were all gone. I did it. I eradicated the stupid ants. And then obviously in the winter, they're not a problem. Then the next summer, I think I might have had to do the same thing, but I knew what to do by then. And so I pretty much got rid of the problem. So I went to war with the ants. I kicked their butt.
Okay.
I feel very good about that. I was like, oh yeah.
Texas, what am I doing? A or B?
Well, in high school, your A's turned into B's, and so did your grades. So we'll go with B's.
All right. B's nuts. What is the most careless thing you have ever done in your kitchen? Oh, I can answer this. So, a couple of months ago, I was really hungry, and I was home by myself, so I said, fuck getting dressed. So I made scrambled eggs naked and bacon, and I forgot about bacon grease. And luckily it got me on the leg and not the testicle, but never cook naked. At least make sure you have an apron over your junk.
Yeah, I wear underwear at least.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. Texas, A or B?
B.
I might have asked you this already, and if I did, let me know. What happened the last time you fell off the toilet?
That sounds familiar. I don't know if you did or not.
I'm going to guess he passed out. That's probably why he fell off.
Sadly, I've actually never fallen off the toilet.
Why is that sad?
There has been times where I've sat there so long my legs have fallen asleep when I got up.
I've had that happen.
But I've never fallen off the toilet.
Okay, well, since you've never fallen off the toilet, I'm going to ask you A then. If rattlesnakes bit all of the male players' dicks, whose venom would you suck out first and why?
Oh, they'd all be dead. They'd all be dead.
What team are you talking about? Is it the Red Wings or what?
Us, idiot. Us.
Oh,
You'd all be dead.
That's fair. I wouldn't want you to go anywhere near my dick. Just let me die.
Wow, that's a weird question.
Would you let him suck the venom out of your penis?
There's got to be another way to do it.
If it was bitten your dick, he has to suck it off your penis.
Not really. There's always that other one. There's that one where you like draw, or you like make an X with a knife, and you slice like an X there. Then you like pour alcohol or something in. It's supposed to kill it, but
I don't want you Xing my penis either.
Okay, fine. I'll say J Hizzle. You can die, but I'm
Okay.
gonna do it with the knife and the X. I'm not sucking nothing.
I want to live, so
J Hizzle, A or B?
I'll go with. I'm gonna do A again, and then I'll do B next time.
Okay. What is the most painful thing you have done to improve your appearance?
The most painful thing I've done to improve my appearance. That has to be probably, well, obviously it'd be like these workout programs that I'm doing, because they can be painful, but I don't know if they're, they might be just sustaining my appearance, because I have been eating so terribly lately, but I haven't gained any weight, which is amazing. I should probably weigh like 220 pounds at this point. So, but I would definitely have to say workout, like just doing intense workout programs. Definitely it can be painful at times, but I think it's definitely helped also. Because I haven't done anything else like surgeries or anything like that. So
You know what my most painful thing is?
tattoos.
Actually no, those aren't as bad compared to this. For some reason, my girlfriend likes to pop pimples. So that bitch just like fucking starts like popping them as soon as she sees me, and some of those fuckers hurt. Like she got this one on my nose the other day, and
Some girls like to do that, and I don't know why.
it about made me cry. So
Oh, probably did, because your eyes will water naturally.
So yeah, A or B for me, sir.
You'll do. What'd you do last time?
I have no clue.
You'll do B. Do B.
Okay. What extreme measures have you taken to get out bad dates?
To get out of bad dates.
Mm-hmm.
Is this mine or Rick's?
Mine.
Rick's.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have.
He did her behind a Peter Piper pizza.
No, I didn't do that to get out of the bad date. Okay, so there was two. The first one that I did was the phone call from a friend saying that another friend got into a car accident and I had to go to the hospital right away. The second one that I did was I had this chick friend of mine who would help me get out of bad dates. So this one was really bad. It was probably a little bit after my first ex-wife left me. I was on this date, and like, you know how sometimes a profile picture doesn't fit the actual in person?
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And then like the personality you meet is like completely different than the personality that you saw.
That doesn't happen as often.
Well, in this case, it happened both. So I went to the bathroom. I texted my friend. I said, "Can you please get down here and help me out of this date?" And she said, "Okay." And she showed up about 10 minutes later, pretending to be my girlfriend, yelling at me for cheating on her with another girl.
No way. Is this real?
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. To which the entire restaurant was looking at us. We were at it wasn't Applebee's, it was Chili's. We were at Chili's, and we argued to the point where I stepped outside. I didn't pay for the meal. I didn't eat the meal, and I don't know if it ever got paid for or if it ever came out. But we argued all the way out the door.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
You should have at least put a 20 down to pay for yours.
no, I made it look like it was such a bad argument that like she was yelling at me and I'm trying to like catch her out the door, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I swear, she's just a friend. I just met her, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Did the girl say anything?
I think she was so dumbfounded by that like she didn't say a word.
I'm guessing you never heard from her again.
Obviously not.
Mm-hmm.
So good for me.
Wow. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up.
Texas, A or B?
A.
All right, my friend. What were you thinking about the last time you pleasured yourself?
Gotta need someone to do this for me.
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, that's legit.
All right, last round. J Hizzle, A or B?
I'll do B.
What is the sexiest experience you had while out clubbing?
I mean, I don't really club, but I mean, I've been out to bars where they're playing music, and you know, sometimes you drink and then you just go out on the dance floor and move like a nerdy white kid, white and nerdy, and then I don't know, you see some really cute girls. Oh, I got a whole bottle of Boone's Farm once at this bar, and I had a dance floor. And so as we were dancing on the dance floor, I was like, I didn't realize it was a whole bottle of Boone's Farm. So like we would all like share the bottle and pass it around, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know if it was sexy, but maybe the girls were like, look at that guy. He has a whole bottle of Boone's Farm. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Real quick, as you said that thing about look, they're dancing like a nerdy white guy. I just saw that there's a concert in Corpus Christi. Freaking Offspring's gonna be there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, if you can get tickets to that, you should go to that. The Offspring's amazing. I saw him once, and I want to see him again.
All right, Texas, pick for me. A or B, sir?
Anal B.
Anal bead. Okay. What was happening around me the last time I felt disoriented? Okay.
So much silence.
I had to think about this for a minute.
Silence. The silence.
A while back, around the time that I was really upset about stuff going on between me and Be Slow, I got really, really drunk and fucked up to the point where I passed out in my living room. And when I woke up, I didn't even realize I was still in my house because it was dark, and I freaked the fuck out. And I was dizzy. And it took me several minutes to realize I was still at home. And after that, I stopped drinking so heavily. So, yeah.
Hey, you live, you learn, right?
Sometimes.
Mm.
Fuck Superman. Pretentious bastard.
Superman, you don't like him?
No.
I can't stand to fly.
That's what you were thinking about when you were pleasuring yourself, because he's got the hand motion.
I'm not that naive. What?
With jerk off action.
Oh. I'm more than a...
All right, Texas. Here's your last question. A or B?
Oh. Yeah, he's finishing us off. I forgot.
I hope he's not finishing us
I ain't
off.
finishing neither of you two off. I'll go A.
He's finishing off the game.
What is the ugliest thing you own? I'm guessing it's that Superman action figure.
Well, it's actually my son's. I bought it for him for Christmas a few years ago. I
thought you were trying to tell me that your son was the ugliest thing you own. That would have been funny.
No.
And his son.
My son's 10 times cuter than I am.
So maybe you should have him get you a date.
Oh, trust me, that's been talked to. He goes, Dad, you've been single so long. You need me to get you a girl? I'm like, no, kid, it's okay.
I'll be your wingman.
And I don't know the ugliest thing I own.
Do you have any Michigan shirts?
No, those are pretty. I don't know no ugly Michigan State.
Those are pretty ugly.
I can't think of anything I own that's ugly. I'm sure.
Did that blow up doll come back with you?
No, that's still up at
here.
Justin's house, which we never filled up with helium.
I know. I'm very disappointed.
I'll be back there in October.
Okay.
I'm sure my kids would say some of the shirts I own are ugly because I dress for comfort. I don't dress to impress.
Mm.
Maybe my bucket hat that I wore to Cedar Point.
Yeah, that thing was pretty god awful.
Hey, I didn't get sunburnt.
Fuck off. All right. Well, that was our game of the.
Give me one more. I'm not a big fan of that ending on that kind of crappy.
Well, motherfucker.
Give him a good one then. He's giving you permission to look for a good one.
All right, let me see what we got here. All right, you know what? I'm going to make you answer both these questions on this card because I like them both. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make you answer the first one. Or hang on. I'm gonna make you answer the second one, and we're all going to answer the first one.
I don't know how I feel about this. Okay.
Too bad. All right. Texas, here's your question. What is the most personal question you have ever asked a doctor?
Is my testicle supposed to feel like this?
That's fair.
Which, by the way, it was normal.
No, that's good.
I once had a nurse check for a hernia, which I didn't know. They pull down your pants and they check underneath your testicles, and I started getting a woody, and I almost asked her why you're down there, but I was like, no.
Yeah, they grab your testicles and tell you to turn your head and cough.
Well, I'd never had to deal with that before, and it was weird because my ex-wife was outside the curtain, and I'm just thinking, like, she was, like, on her knees ready to, like, service me, I thought.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they do at the doctor's office. You were confused.
Okay, actually, this doctor didn't. I didn't ask this doctor anything, but this was really weird. When I went for the physical for the job I'm at now, the doctor goes, I don't have any KY, otherwise I'd give you a prostate exam. I'm like, I'm like 30. I don't really think I need one right now. But he goes, spread your butt cheeks. I'm like, what? So, yeah, I had a doctor make me spread my butt cheeks.
That didn't feel good, did it?
I felt dirty.
Okay, so here's our question for everybody, and
sorry for everyone that heard that.
I don't care who answers this first. If you were granted one sexual superpower, what would you want it to be?
Last longer than 30 seconds.
Interesting. So you're saying unlimited endurance.
Sure, why not? We'll go with that.
I guess that could be important. That would be good. Unlimited endurance. I think I might go with that too, because flying's not a sexual superpower. So.
Let me just dive bomb with this boner. Spread them out. Let's hope I can make it in.
I think it'd be fun to fly.
Yeah, that's definitely not a sexual superpower.
I can't stand to fly. No, I'm not. But that would be cool. Well, all right. So we'll just go super endurance.
I'm not saying I have this superpower already.
Well, obviously, because it's one you want.
But I'm like 4 for 4 right now.
Are you keeping a track somewhere?
I mean, I've done it.
Of course, he's keeping track. It's.
I mean, I've done it with multiple people. I'm just saying, but the ability to make sure that they what's the word I'm looking for? Texas.
Squirt.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, they like to drink pop. Everybody's a little wild. Everybody's a little child. Everybody's a little squirt, squirt, squirt your thirst.
Yeah, well, they do that for sure when that happens.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm 4 for 4 on girls with that in a row. So
why is that a power you want if you already have it?
because I want to make sure that it's just not them and it's always me that can cause that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, someone that I'm currently with enjoys that, but still, I want to make sure it's always going to happen and it's not just a fluke. So,
what are the sciences behind that?
anyway, if you hit that G spot just right and you shake it long enough, you can get it wet enough to where they ejaculate. Why am I talking about this on a podcast?
I have no
It's
idea.
It's mostly urine. She's peeing on him, but he thinks it's hot.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Whatever.
No, that is technically true.
Whatever, it tastes fine. Anyways,
So
that's the game of the week.
this seems like a really inappropriate time for this. But Texas. Your
Oh God, please don't.
all right, I'll wait till later.
No, go ahead. I know where you're going though. You said my niece.
Yes, she says hi.
Okay then. Thank you for that.
Hi, Rick.
I don't think she wants to talk to me, especially if Texas told her. Never mind.
She said, tell him I said hi. I said, I will. I'll call out your hi at the end of the game of the week. And then this is how he ended. I'm like, oh, well, hi.
Hi, Bug. Sorry it was after that.
Your Uncle Texas loves you.
Ugh, God.
Speaking of uncles, say hi to our special guest who's still up at 11 o'clock at night.
Hello.
Yo, what's happening?
Good.
What are you up to at 11 o'clock at night?
Playing Roblox.
Ah, okay. That's always fun.
Gusper's chilling in the TV.
Not assignment.
Yeah, apparently Guzzlebird is doing something, and he won't make it
He's
today.
not on the show this week.
He's eating something.
Maybe he's sick. He has the bird flu.
Yum, yum, yum.
Anything's possible.
Hey, do you want to tell him what you did today or the other day?
Blood testing.
You did.
He got blood testing. He has to see if he's going to be a werewolf.
Oh, nice. You did that today?
Yeah.
Oh, so they had to take a little bit of your blood, huh?
Gusper's coming soon.
Did it hurt, or was it not too bad?
It was a little bit hurt.
I hear you. I've had my blood taken, and it hurts sometimes.
Gusper's coming soon.
I'll be back next week.
Okay. At least when you got your blood taken, you kept consciousness, so that's good.
Gusper's coming.
He's not on the show this week. Budget cuts. Okay.
All right. I think it's time now we head into some Southern charm. Oh, the Jazz. I remember him. He was a good guy. He still is a good guy.
Is he racing today? Is he in like 112th place? What do we got going on?
I'm not sure.
He was racing 2 hours ago.
Why are you staring at me?
Nope, he's done.
Okay. I do have something for Southern Charm I would like to say this week.
Okay, I have something too.
Because the Olympics are right around the corner. And lately they've been doing a lot of Olympic trials to see who's going to the Olympics to support the United States. There is a female hammer thrower who finished third, who, when they played the national anthem, basically turned her back on the American flag, put a shirt over her head, and basically protested the national anthem. If you don't want to support America, move to another country. And then there's another one that's a transgender and BMXing or something like that who said they can't wait to win the Olympics and burn the American flag on the podium. I don't know if you guys are frozen or if just J Hizzle. Okay, Rick's moving. Yes, Rick.
Okay, I swore she said that they started playing it while she was getting her bronze medal and that she was being set up.
Yeah, that's what she says. But if you actually watch, she never. What do you do when you could have got your bronze medal and stood there and did this? No, she walked around, turned her back on it, put a shirt over her head. She never stood for the national anthem. She's just saying that because she's receiving backlash from people who don't think she should be representing America.
I've never seen anybody get out of this match, and I really wanted to. Is this people going?
That's all I got. If you don't want to represent America, if you think America's the evil place the media keeps telling you it is, move to another country. There's 148 other countries that freaking Sony tried to ban us from. Go to one of them.
All of them. They tried to ban us from all of them.
I know. That's why I said that.
I have something to add to Southern Charm.
Add away.
There are more jokes. Why did the chicken cross the road? Donald Trump says, I've been told by my many sources, good sources, they're very good sources, that the chicken crossed the road. All the fake news wants to do is write nasty things about the road, but it's a really good road. It's a beautiful road. Everyone knows how beautiful it is. Why the chicken crossed the road? Joe Biden says, why did the chicken do the thing in the, well, you know the rest. Sarah Palin says, the chicken crossed the road because, gosh darn it, he's a maverick. I forgot she loved to use that. Obama said, let me be perfectly clear. If the chicken like their eggs, they can keep their eggs. No chicken will be required to cross the road to surrender her eggs, period. And then there's AOC. Chickens should not be forced to lay eggs. This is because of corporate greed. Eggs should be able to lay themselves.
The sad thing is, I could see her say something like that. That broad is dumb.
George W. Bush. We don't really care why the chickens cross the road. We just want to know if the chicken's on our side of the road or not. The chicken is either with us or against us. There is no middle ground here. Dick Cheney. Where's my gun? Bill Clinton. I did not cross the road with that chicken. Al Gore. I invented the chicken.
God.
Al Sharpton. Why are all chickens white? That's pretty funny too. Dr. Seuss. Did the chicken cross the road? Did he cross it with a toad? Yes, the chicken crossed the road, but why it crossed had never been told. Oh man. Colonel Sanders.
Colonel.
This one?
Colonel
Sanders. I love old Colonel Sanders.
Colonel.
That's the Colonel. That's how you spell Colonel.
What? There's no R in it.
That's a different Colonel.
Oh.
There's Colonel for the Army, and then there's Popcorn Colonel.
Still doesn't look right.
Remember, there's a P in pterodactyl, okay? The American language makes no sense. That's why there's a there. I can't think of the other ones now, but there's like there, there's
Here, there.
Moving on.
Joe Biden is very
close. What does Colonel Sanders have to say?
Oh, he said, did I miss one? Because there was a chicken that crossed the road. Joe Biden's very close to making a decision about a female vice presidential running mate. Sources close to the matter have stated that he's already given several of them his digits. Ah. Huh. Interesting. Joe Biden and Donald Trump are standing in front of a large crowd. As they're waving, everyone, Biden leans towards Trump, saying, did you know that with one little wave of my hand, I can make every person in this crowd go wild with joy? Also, this joy will not be merely a momentary display like that of your followers, but will go deep into their hearts, and for the rest of their lives, whenever they speak of this day, they will rejoice. Trump replies, I seriously doubt that. With one wave of your hand, come on, show me. So Biden slapped him. It is kind of funny. And last but not least, this one is for Texas. Walking out to my truck today in Texas, I can't help but think Joe Biden has really overdone it with his global warming plan. Very interesting. Ooh, what's this one? Well, I will wait till later. All right. Anything else anyone would like to add to Southern Charm?
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, that was Southern Charm. Now it's time for. All right. So I've been told today's top 5 is I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Top 5 favorite ice cream flavors.
And it could be flavors, it could be the type of ice cream, you know, like fudge pops, that kind of shit. Whatever.
Texas, what do you like for ice cream?
Okay. I'm not sure if this is really considered an ice cream or not, but number 5, we're going with the cherry slushy.
I count that.
Me too! Stop!
Number 4, ice pops. You know those tubes they come with like a liquid and you put it in the freezer, you let it frozen, then you eat it. You know, ice pops. Number 3, drumsticks. Those are the cones with ice cream in them and the chocolate covering and peanuts.
Yep.
I like it a lot. Number 2, cookies and cream. And number 1, from the best ice cream maker in the world, Bluebell Ice Cream, Dutch chocolate.
Yeah, you means you suck.
I don't want ice cream.
Really suck.
Rick Spade, what about you?
I want these.
Okay. So, number 5 is the old ice cream sandwich.
Oh, those are good.
My number 4 is the old WWF ice cream bars.
Ooh.
I love those. Also tied for 4th would be the X-Men ice cream bars that they used to sell back in the 90s. Those were amazing.
Bum 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 bum.
My number 3 is coffee ice cream. Coffee ice cream is amazing. Like Java Rush, Java Chip, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
My number 2 is any kind of ice cream with peanut butter in it. I love when they got that peanut butter swirled in there. So good.
Peanut butter, jelly.
And my number 1, which hasn't been the same, and they don't really do this anymore, but I used to love the old Flintstone push-ups that came in orange, cherry, and grape. They used to have Bam Bam and Pebbles on the red one. Dino was on the purple one, and Fred was on the orange one. That was my jam.
Meet the Flintstones.
Okay, I just got Jazz's top 5.
Okay, what's his?
Number 5, Cheetos.
Oh,
Apparently there's an ice cream place that makes Cheetos into the ice cream cone, and he likes Cheetos.
Okay.
Number 4, lobster. Apparently there's a restaurant that puts lobster in ice cream, and he really seems to love it. Number 3, this one sounds like something he would do. Bourbon and cornflake ice cream.
These sound like all things I'd do when I was drunk.
By the way, yes, these are all ice cream flavors. I found them online. Sorry, Jazz found them online. What was that? Number 3?
Yeah.
Am I on number 3 or was that number 3?
That was number 3.
Okay, number 2 is ghost pepper. His absolute favorite, which is really weird, it's called horse flesh. And he has honorable mentions of pickled mango, corn on the cob, and foie gras.
La Grasse.
Well, now that B Slow has just texted me back, let's talk about his top 5 favorite ice creams.
All right.
So number 5 is the pickle juice pops. Apparently, they now sell pickle juice pops like the ice pops. You just freeze it and you drink the pickle juice, which sounds disgusting to me, but what the fuck ever. Number 4, he said the puppy paws ice cream that he gives his dog. Sometimes he likes to share it.
You think we could buy these pickle juice pops at the store?
They sell them at Walmart.
Yeah.
They're in the pickle aisle.
You said they sound gross. J Hizzle's like, that sounds enticing.
On the pole barn party.
They sell them at Walmart in the pickle aisle on the top shelf. His number 3, he said freezer burnt ice cream. Apparently he likes his ice cream freezer burnt, whatever. His number 2, he said Dippin' Dots.
Oh, those are really good. I forgot.
He didn't specify which flavor. I personally like the rainbow ice. And the number 1, which he usually tells his wife, get that bitch a dilly bar.
I don't think he talks to his wife like that, though.
Dilly.
That's what it says. I sometimes tell Chelsea, get that bitch a dilly bar.
I think he's referring to himself as the bitch, but I could be wrong.
Whatever. But that's his top 5.
Hey, Chelsea, get this bitch a dilly bar.
Bitch, go get me a dilly bar. I don't know which one he does. I'm not going to specify.
You know what she'd say? She's like, you go get it yourself. And while you're over there, grab me one. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
All right. Honorable mentions. Moose Tracks, Superman, and birthday cake flavored. Ice cream. All right. But my top 5. Number 5. I love Rocky Road. So put another scoop in my ice cream cone, baby. So Rocky Road. Number 4, the caramel ice cream. A little bit of caramel. Sometimes you can mix caramel in with other flavors too. But number 3, brownie, especially like the fudge brownie. Number 2, cookies and cream. And my number 1 favorite flavor, and this goes for ice cream and also Dippin' Dots, which I love. Cookie dough. Oh, cookie dough ice cream. Cookie dough Dippin' Dots. Cookie dough itself, so delicious. Not nutritious, but really good. Now I really want cookie dough ice cream. Like, it's addicting. It's dangerous. That's why I don't have any at the house, because I'd be, again, 220 pounds.
Shout out to my girlfriend whose favorite ice cream is cookies and cream.
All right. Shout out to you, Cookies and Cream, from the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. All right. Oh, no. Texas is starting to look angry again.
I'm angry. And it's time to tell somebody to bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
No. Bite me.
Bite me. Bite me. Bite me.
And now it's time for Bite Me, featuring J Hizzle, Rick Spade, and Texas, and the Ducks. Oh man.
Yeah, you know, you really kind of concerned me sometimes. Because I could just see you on a date and you just see a bunch of ducks waddling around and you're just sitting there. Look at the ducks! Look at the ducks!
I had a duck yesterday, 2 days ago. 'Cause my brother has ducks, and it was funny because he grabbed one and no one started walking away from him, so he's like chasing around. But then I had to get some fuzz off of one of the duck's beaks, and then I petted him. He's very nice.
And then he was like, "Beeda beeda do do beeda
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 do."
do.
The ducks are very friendly.
All right.
Apparently, the ducks have made the chickens more friendly too.
Let's get J Hizzle's first world issues out of the way. Jay, what you got to say?
And going into kind of what you were talking about in Southern Charm with the whole people disrespecting the flag, to the kneeling, to I don't know, just how some of these rich people act. Sometimes it rubs me the wrong way. It doesn't matter what color their skin is, because all different colors do this. But when these people are given these amazing opportunities, and they take advantage of it, and these people then disrespect the flag, disrespect the country. And I know they're saying they're doing it in the name of social justice and stuff like that, but it's just, I think there's better ways they can be doing it, because so these are people that are just ultra rich, or they're doing something that most people don't get to do, so they're already like they're not deprived of anything at this point. So sometimes it's hard to take them seriously, and their way of trying to help is by doing something that is very controversial. That, yes, there's people that will agree with it, but it doesn't bring anyone together. I feel like it divides. It makes people upset. Instead, I like to see them do what other famous people, athletes and stuff have do, and that is take their platform, because these celebrities or Olympians and stuff, they have a good, solid platform, and then use that to do something good, start a charity, start some kind of movement awareness or something. But still respect in your country and your flag, and be proud, and just want to make it better than it already is. I don't know. So to all the celebrities and all the people who, do these kind of stunts that, even though they're doing it for a righteous cause, it just ends up dividing people and making half the country upset. You can bite me. You can do better. That's how I feel.
All right.
Not saying their hearts are in the wrong place. They're just going about it completely wrong, and they got to do better.
I like it. Mr. Rick, you do not have your fuzzy little friend to this week because he's on assignment. So what do you got?
Okay.
Is he fuzzy or does he have feathers? I don't know.
It's fuzzy.
It's a little bit of both.
I've seen him twice. I don't know.
The other day?
This goes out to Rain.
Oh, that's a good one.
These fucking storms. So let me tell you a little story, since I didn't mention this during my my last 2 weeks, since we didn't record last week. So the other week it rained, and it downpoured, and I lost power. And then my girlfriend proceeds to call me and tell me she lost power. Yes, sir.
You actually did tell this story.
Did I?
Yeah, it was on the last podcast.
Okay, you can retell.
Okay,
whatever. Okay.
Just
so then I have to go all the way out to where she lives, hook up her generator, have to go back out and plug it in a downpour. It caught the ground on fire on my way to her house. Power line went down, it caught fire in a downpour. But it also flooded parts of my basement. Now, it wasn't enough to cause any damage to anything down there, which is fine. But I am sick of water seeping into my fucking basement. I am tired of this fucking rain. I am tired of the fucking lightning being so damn close and the thunder rattling my fucking windows. I do not like storms, people. So to fucking rain, go somewhere else that needs it.
I will gladly take the rain because I love thunderstorms.
Go down and bother Texas. Quit doing it and leave me the fuck alone. Rain. Rain. You can bite me.
I'm glad you didn't say rain, go away.
I'm not coming again another day.
You kind of want to, but I don't know why you don't want to. Yeah,
I can keep going.
I'll take the storms because I love rain. I love thunderstorms. They help me sleep. Now, here's my conundrum.
Uh-oh.
Where do I go this week after I basically wished someone to get gang raped by aliens last week.
The audience members enjoyed it.
Oh,
Being raped by aliens?
I know, because I texted my niece. I go, I went a little overboard. I'm sorry. She goes, well, it was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, but it was to the point, so I guess it could be short.
Will you quit watching the show while I'm recording? Turn it down. Thank
It's
you.
the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
I thought we were starting over. I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on there.
No, my child decided to watch one of this week's episodes, which I don't know if that's the best idea, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? This week has been decent. I don't really have too much besides what J Hizzle's already covered, and just my one supervisor. You are the reason we've lost at least 5 loader operators, numerous drivers, and people who actually do support. You're the reason why I'm wanting to quit, because you're making this job just drain the life out of me, and I'm tired of it. So you can bite me. Other than that, I really don't have nothing else.
All right. Not as passionate as last week, but that's for good reason. Last week's was very, very passionate. And you know what that means? It's Rick's segment. Take it away, Rick Spade.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week I want to cover a little bit about dealing with your anxiety and depression. Now, to me, that's always a touchy subject, just because my past. But there's several different ways you can handle this. Obviously, medication is always the strong choice, as well as therapy. The one thing that you really got to make sure that you're not doing when you're dealing with these kind of issues is take it out in a violent form or in a way that you backlash on people, because that is not the healthiest way to do it. If you're upset about something, if you can talk about it in a calm, rational manner, that is great. If you can't, find an outlet. Maybe go to a gym and hit a bag. Maybe go exercise. Maybe go do a run. Maybe play video games and shoot stuff. But do something that's going to be in a healthy outlet. Because, like, I deal with my anxiety and my depression, and I'm on medication now, and that's helping. But I also have now been going out more and doing more things. And yeah, my girlfriend has a lot to do with that. I won't lie, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not stuck in my mind all the time. And that was always the hardest part. I would always be stuck on, what is this person doing? Is this person mad at me? Am I doing my kid, what's best for my kids? And is my ex going to come and argue with me? Am I going to get in trouble at work? Like once you're actually more active, you're not thinking about all those things that are going on in your head. I mean, it's okay to rationalize them in a time, but do something for yourself. Do something that's going to keep you occupied, whether it's hanging out with friends, drawing, watching, don't just sit there and watch TV all day. I could do that, but that never helped. You know what I mean? Just do something healthy. Do something to entertain yourself. And if it gets to a point where it's still not helping, make sure you reach out to somebody. Because there are friends or family that, as hard as it is to tell them what's going on, they'll listen to you. These guys listen to me all the fucking time. It's not the easiest thing to do, but they listen to me all the time.
Wait, you were talking what?
See,
Yeah, I would say hanging out with your friends and family or support system is definitely a big thing. Don't ever try to, face it alone by yourself because you're not alone.
like once I got out of my I won't lie, like before I got into this relationship, I was stuck in my head. I won't lie, you know what I mean? But now that I hang out with her and I do stuff with my kids and I'm going on these trips and like we're playing Mario Party and I'm doing like the baseball stuff with Locke and I'm not just like sitting here all the time.
Exactly. When you're on the go, it's good.
You know, but like I still give myself that little bit of downtime to like try to rationalize things that are upsetting me as opposed to just like dismissing it and letting it eat me alive and just sit on the couch and not do anything for days at a time. So just make sure you're being active and you're aware of what's going on in your head. So that's it for me this week.
All right. Well, with that, it's time for some fat fingers. I eat a lot of food. Of the week. All right. I just applied for a job in the salad packing factory. The hours are terrible, but apparently the celery is good. My friend keeps saying, cheer up, man. It could be worse. You could be stuck on the ground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. Get it? He means well. If you think swimming with dolphins is expensive, you should try swimming with sharks. It cost me an arm and a leg. Come on, Texas. That one's hilarious.
Heard it.
In the old days, excessive use of commas was considered to be a serious crime. It usually resulted in a long sentence. My wife blocked me on Facebook because I post too many bird puns. Well, Toucan play at that game. Get it, Toucan? Oh, I like that. Oh, let's see. What did the shipmates find in the toilet?
Captain's log.
Yes, the captain's log. Nice job, Texas. That's one of your favorite ones, isn't it?
No, again, I heard that one just recently.
Really? Oh, what do you call sweaty boobs? You mid-titties. You mid-titties. That's pretty good. And how much does a rainbow weigh? Not much. They're actually pretty light. Get it? I saw a double rainbow today, by the way.
Me too.
Me too.
Isn't that cool?
Oh my god!
And there was 2 rainbows out by Locke's game.
Yeah, you must have saw the same one I did. That's just so cool. And then the
I did not
last.
see the same one you guys saw, but I saw one
You
too.
please
Really?
stop
Those are weird.
talking!
I'm doing my show. Shush it.
Just shut up!
And I'll finish off with I can't find my Gone in 60 Seconds DVD. It was here a minute ago. All right, classic Donald Trump tweet, which I had all loaded up to go, and it was kind of, here we go. Every time I speak of the haters and losers, I do so with great love and affection. They cannot help the fact that they were born fucked up.
Does it actually say that?
The real tweet that he wrote on September 28th of 2014.
Yes.
Oh, man. He's a character. I hope someday he's back on social media just for entertainment value.
Well, he's banned from Facebook for at least 2 years, so.
Let's see. Arnold's talking about my Open Fit, which I think is an app or something. I got Live Healthy, Vibrant. When at my Open Fit acquired Ladder and we became partners, I heard about the every step walks where people pump each other up while they burn calories. I knew I had to be involved. I kind of do want to look into that. I guess he has a newsletter too. I got to find out if that newsletter is free or not. Because, I mean, I pay a little bit, but. And those are tweets of the week. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum
Bum, 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 bum,
bum bum bum
bum,
bum.
bum.
Rick Spade, show us the way.
What does everybody want?
Red.
Head!
What does everybody need?
Head! Suck my wait,
Red.
never mind. Kids are in the room.
That
Anyways.
wasn't even that was just you saying that. There's no Guzzlebird here, so
I know. I really miss him.
yeah, notice your hand looks like
all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself.
Rick's looking at his hand right now because he's missing
anymore.
something and singing to it.
Wait, sorry. All right, let's start with my good old buddy Al Snow. I only got 2 this week. I never know whether to be angry or impressed when I can't get the lid off a tube of super glue.
Hmm.
You know, that is true. 'Cause sometimes I'm like, wow, this shit really does work because I can't get that shit off. But then at the same time, I was like, fuck, I need to glue that. And finally, from Al Snow, Jessica asked me a strange question today. Jessica, what's your ringtone? Me. I don't know. I never really looked, but I presume light brown. Ringtone, get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and in Jurassic Park, they've only updated 2 lately. They're getting really bad at updating their shit.
Yeah, they probably need to hire new people too.
All right, first, my boss keeps finding the little cubes of meat I stick in his pockets before he enters the raptor cage. And finally, it's really hot out today, so we're handing out little electric fans. The fans blow all your stinky smells around, and the dinosaurs love it.
Dinosaur DNA.
Dinosaur, you know, from Jurassic Park.
DNA.
And those were the rest of the tweets of the week. Now time for the scariest and most inappropriate part of our show.
It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Oh, my good friend J Hizzle.
Oh man, what up?
It's time to scare your new date.
You know, it's sad when I have to look up an Urban Dictionary term because I don't know it.
Oh, then no one's gonna know this.
But I heard this one the other day and I wasn't sure what it meant, so I had to look it up. Can you tell me what CNC stands for?
Cause I'm CNC. Hey, CNC is dynamite. Oh, CNC. Oh, that is dynamite. So that's it has to do with boats and hose. Boats and hose. Prestige worldwide. We were watching that the other day on YouTube. It's just so funny, Step Brothers. Anyway, so boats and hose. Maybe there's no hose, but there's definitely boats. And so it's actually when you set an explosive off on land, it's TNT, all right? It's dynamite. But there's actually a different term for it. When you want to blow up a yacht, for example, you actually take what's called CNC and you put it on the yacht, and then you're going to probably want to get off the yacht, obviously. And you press the button, the CNC goes poof, and it blows up the whole entire boat. Whether there's hose on it or not, I don't know. It depends. But that's what it is. And there's a song about it. It's similar to TNT, but it's called CNC. Hut.
You're not allowed to watch Thunder in Paradise anymore.
Rick Spade, I'll let you guess on this one. Do you have a guess? Do you know what it is?
Nope. Just I'll wait for the bonus.
Okay.
You are completely wrong, J Hizzle.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that's the thing. It's like a marine term. It's just different. Things are different on the ocean.
You are completely wrong. CNC In the BDSM community, CNC stands for consensual non-consent, also known as rape play. Although it varies scene to scene, it's usually an extreme power exchange where, according to previous negotiations, there is a victim overcome by a predator by force. People who enjoy this play often enjoy either the extreme lack of control or extreme control on either side of the exchange.
Please tell me you didn't find my video on Pornhub.
No, actually, I saw something on Reddit where someone goes, "How do I tell my girlfriend I'm into CNC?" And then I had to figure out what the hell CNC was.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask where you even found this term.
It was on Reddit.
Don't look up that on Pornhub, please. Anyways,
Blowing dynamite and the whatever. He's blowing something up in some way somehow, right? All right. You can't just have one then, though. We gotta gross you out twice.
it's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
Just a reminder, the Urban Dictionary and bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week are brought to you by Dirty Rib Job Grill Seasoning. That's Dirty Rib, R-I-B, Job Grill Seasoning. You can get it in the original Dirty Rib Job, the spicy Dirty Sanchez, or the fish flavoring the Dirty Trouser Trout. All available on Etsy.com. Just search Dirty Rib Job. Don't click on Dirty Panties because you'll walk away with a pink eye and an STD.
Sometimes they smell good, though. You never know.
Can either of you gentlemen tell me what trade means?
This you got me confused. Trade?
Yep, trade.
There's nothing. This is a normal everyday term that people use. I mean, in sports they make trades all the time. So I'm gonna guess that maybe this has to do with like swingers. They will, one part of the couple will come to another part and they'll be like, "Hey, I would like to offer you a trade for the night. I will trade you my spouse for your spouse and a first round draft pick because my spouse is like really good." And so what they do is then they do a trade.
First round draft.
And then they'll do a trade. Maybe there's a conditional pick too, depending on how things go.
Wow.
But anyway, so that's what they do at these swinger parties, and then they trade spouses for the night or whatever. And yeah, that's how it goes.
Rick, I don't know how you're going to beat that one.
Well, to be honest with you, I was going to go into the same route as J Hizzle. But, see, instead of like swapping for the night and like going in different rooms, it just turns into one big orgy. And then when the guy's about to get off, they get off in the girls' mouths and then they trade. See?
I was just thinking if we're in the same boat, hopefully there's no CNC there. Because we don't want to get blown up.
So, yeah, trading the old jizzle. Hopefully not from Hizzle. Anyways.
Were you right?
No, neither one of you were right.
Close?
Trade. A man who messes around with other men, but no one would ever know by looking or talking to him. Used by gay black men to identify masculine gay men or DL brothers.
That term makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't even understand why they would use the term trade. Huh. Okay. As usual, I think.
Wait. Hit that button one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy.
It's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Here we go. Texas, J Hizzle.
All right.
I was going to say, I don't have another one. I don't know why you're doing a bonus, but I guess you're doing it.
Can either of you tell me what an angry raccoon is?
You want to? It's just really dangerous, angry raccoons, because they're always after your food. Well, I mean, I guess they're not angry if they're after your food, but I remember My cousin and I were camping once, and we were actually at a normal campsite too. And I looked to my left, and there was a raccoon trying to get into our cooler. I didn't think anything of it because I'm used to a little dog back in the day. And then I realized where I was, and I stood up really fast, and the raccoon left. And then all of a sudden it came back, and we both stood up, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, there's an angry raccoon!" And so then our brilliant idea was to chase it up a tree. So apparently we were angrier than the raccoon. But an angry raccoon, I'm pretty sure is maybe it's like in real life, an angry raccoon's an animal that looks like it's going to rob you, and it's really upset, and it goes through your trash, and it's violent. But so I'm guessing in this case it's referring to a person. So maybe it's like an angry raccoon is like when you go on a date and then you don't reply to their text message, and they get really angry, and then they just start throwing text messages left and right, like 159,000 plus text messages. And you're just like, "Oh man, I dated another angry raccoon. Look at this." That's what that lady was. She's an angry raccoon. Texas, you do not want to date an angry raccoon, I don't think.
I've already used this one as an Urban Dictionary definition, so I know this one.
Oh, and I totally forgot. So, I probably did most of them.
That's good, because I'm going to do it anyways. Angry raccoon. When banging a girl from behind, you stick both your pointer fingers in her ass. And when she turns around in shock, you take your shitty fingers and circle around her eyes, making the appearance of a raccoon. Then you run out of the house, knocking over the trash can on the way out. Angry raccoon.
Oh. Well, you probably won't get 159,000 text messages from her. Or if you do, it'll probably all be death threats. I guess mine could technically work in a way.
You gave me pink eye.
Oh, raccoons. They're interesting animals. Wow. That's wow. Well, now that we've taken people to a new low for the week or the day or whatever, we should probably get them high again.
Can you take me higher?
To a place where blind men see. All right, guys.
I'm glad you didn't end that, because I didn't want to have to sing the Golden Streams part.
When you have a dream, you got to grab it and never let go. It's very true. When you do have a true dream, I think a lot of people do that. We got to remember that. You got to grab it. Don't let go. Keep pursuing it. Things will get hard. There'll be times you're like, I don't think I'm ever going to achieve this dream. But you know what? You got to keep going, because eventually one day you will achieve it or you'll die trying. But either way, it's going to be a fun adventure. So you got to grab onto it. Don't let go. Well, I like this one. Jimmy Dean said, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. So yes, there are things in life we can't control, but we can adjust our lives around it to still achieve and get to where we want to go in life. So I like that. It is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task, which more than anything else will affect a successful outcome. William James said that, and he's right. Attitude is everything. So that's why I was trying to stay as positive as possible. And heck, if you have a positive attitude, a lot of times you can rub off on other people. Now, obviously, everyone's going to have their bad days or they'll be exhausted and all that. But you got to try to make sure you keep that positive attitude. And last but not least, we'll end with an Albert Einstein quote. Albert said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. We're moving. We're getting out. We're moving. That's true. Heck, we were just talking about how, being on the go, keeping yourself busy, being with your friends, family, your support system, going towards your dreams and all that. It's going to keep your life going, keep you going good. So, all right. Whoever's not closing the show, what do you have?
Texas.
If you feel like you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year, and they still stand tall and wait for better days to come. Life is very interesting. In the end, some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. Drew Barrymore. It does not matter who you are, where you come from. The ability to triumph begins with you, always. Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually you've been planted. And my last one is very influential. I can't speak because I'm tired. And it comes from a very famous person. Helen Keller.
Jesus Christ. All right. I don't know how I can top that, but Cristiano Ronaldo said, "Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable." It's time to love yourself, respect yourself, admire yourself, forgive yourself, accept yourself, nurture yourself. Today is the day.
And don't forget to blow yourself.
Let July be July. Let August be August. And let yourself just be even in the uncertainty. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to solve everything. And you can still find peace and grow in the wild of changing things. Today's pain is tomorrow's power. 5 rules for a successful life. 1, trust yourself. 2, break some rules. 3, don't be afraid to fail. 4, ignore the naysayers. 5, work like hell. And finally, every day is a day you've never seen before. So, with that, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. You can find us at our Facebook page at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast, or you can find us on the Twitter at Poddamn Rick Spade, Poddamn Texas, or Poddamn Idiotz P1. We haven't tweeted in a while, but we'll get there. And if you want to check out our content, see what we're doing, you can check out our Facebook page at the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast and find all our videos. You can also find our videos on the YouTube. Just search the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. We have episodes, we have clips. You can see all 58 episodes at the moment. And you can find us audioly on many, many platforms. Podbean, Stitcher, Google, Amazon Music, Apple. Let's see here. What else we got on? I think we're on iHeartRadio. We're on Podcast Addict. We're on all those other ones.
Some would say we are the best podcast in the world today. We are huge.
And Meatwad might say something like, "Shit, man, this is the best fucking podcast I've ever heard. Isn't that right, Flylock?"
And Squidward would say, "Hey, Patrick, have you checked out the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast lately? It's really good and crazy and kind of disgusting sometimes."
And Patrick would say, "No, because I can't see my forehead."
It's okay. You can listen to the podcast version.
But if you want them to know, you need to tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, the people you hate, the random people on the street corner, the homeless person who pretends to be homeless, but really they are driving a Bentley, your gas station attendants, your nurses drawing your blood to see if you have werewolf disease, a cop, the firefighters, your grocery workers, your strippers, your hookers, your prostitutes, your massage therapist, your nail stylist, your haircut person, and anyone else you can think of to check out the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm J Hizzle from the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
And I'm Rick Spade.
And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button to my right.
And maybe you want to see an older episode. See what we've been doing. I'm not sure why you'd start here, but maybe you haven't. Check out the video on the left. Check it out. Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Thank you.